So yeah, I would like to do a little bit of exploration of the love pile, our love pile, or our subconscious organization around love, closeness, affection, giving, receiving. From a non-dual point of view, I like this definition from Rupert that actually love is the realization that we are one, as we really deeply realize that there's only one. So there's shared being, then as love is able to flow. And it's natural. Also, from a mystical, spiritual point of view, say that God is love, and love is all there is, and all you need is love. Yeah. From the point of view of the baby cannot think about this kind of stuff, or the child, the toddler, so there, yeah. So somehow, and our deepest wounds are connected to close relationships with people that were close to us. They were traumatized, unconscious, whatever. So our deepest wounds are in connection to some people. And as a defense mechanism, we learned to close ourselves, close our heart, and to defend ourselves, to protect ourselves. And somehow in this process of guarding ourselves and being safe and hiding and being careful and being afraid, somehow we inadvertently, some of us or all of us closed this channel of love somehow, or this is like a minefield. Love is a minefield. And so there we are in this paradoxical situation that we seek subconsciously and even consciously love and closeness, but we are afraid of it, or we are cautious about it. And so there is this inner, we can't trust it. Yeah, we can't trust it. We can't trust it. It's dangerous. So, okay, I want to throw a little bit of context here before we go. Yeah. Another thing I want to throw here is this concept, which I'm guys, I'm working on this. I didn't solve this, but I am getting closer. I'm focusing on this. So there was this master Adida, who, as far as I know, he was the one who brought this concept of the wound of love, the wound of love. Yeah. So, and also Buddha was alluding to this, that somehow, or let's say my understanding of the wound of love is that anything we love, we are going to lose somehow. And all the relationships are going to end in this form, with the forms, and, so, and because of the impermanence, then we are going to lose all our friends and loved ones and the body. And so, as Buddha would say, that this dimension, there is suffering, this unavoidable kind of suffering connected to old age, sickness, and loss. So Adida and in his teachings, they were saying that this wound of love, we cannot be healed at this level, cannot be healed at the level of the ego and trying to make it better. We can't make it better, basically, at this level. It cannot be made better. Because even if you find the perfect mate that is like perfect loving union, then you are going to die, or I'm going to die, or you're going to get sick, and then so there's no, somehow we can't get a certainty, stability in that. And the idea was that actually a wise man, actually Buddha would say that the wise man will face this and accept this nature of this existence that is loss, old age, and death, and not forget about it. Somehow in the wound of love was the idea that to not repress it, to not repress this, to not forget this, and to really accept it and be purified by this painful realization will help us to live a more fuller life and to somehow, the fact that we are going to lose all these people actually help us love more fiercely and love more fully, and all of that. From the point of view of the wound of love concept, yeah, we are trying, our ego is trying to protect oneself from this wound of love by securing this relationship or doing this or that, and or avoiding this or that. So another thing I want to throw in, and I'm going to stop here with this as a context, something that's inspiring for me and seems to be the way out, is from Isaac Shapiro, as a wise man, contemporary sage, was saying that, well, how would it be like when you meet, let's say, the ultimate beloved, your beloved, the ultimate, the wonderful, your ideal lover person, and it's like, I would feel like yes, and open and receptive and joy and fulfillment and all of that. So he would say, how would it be if this moment is the beloved? Meet this moment as the most beloved. Yeah. So somehow that is the, but the ego finds this moment boring, and I want for an ideal girlfriend. Yeah. So somehow the way out is to whatever we need to processing or whatever we need to do, so our filters get thinner, so we can really have the same relationship towards the now experiencing as towards the ideal beloved. And also from the non-dual point of view, in the Quran, they would say that wherever your eyes turn, there is the face of Allah. Wherever your eyes fall, there is the face of God. So somehow the way to go is to do whatever processing we need to do, or whatever meditation we need to do, or attend whatever satsangs we need to attend, for this to have glimpses of that. And I believe that full awakening and liberation is for that to be like that. It's obvious. Yeah. Okay. Now also from a wound of love is everything to do with abandonment, rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of loss, fear of separation. And also the idea was that this wound of love is not a mistake. God made a mistake or something. It's a problem. It's somehow, that's how the dream is here. And I was talking to a shaman. We're talking about this trauma that happened when I was a baby, when I was a child. But he was saying that the first trauma is birth. So some kind of separation, seeming separation from source. So that's the context. And I would like now to do more like to evoke this file. This is more like a discovery. Yeah, for those of us who are into KI, I'm going to use reverse inquiry to prompt the file. I'm going to use some statements that we just let them drop in and see what comes up. But I don't want to do, let's say, a repression work now, or do intentional rapid fire or anything. It's more like a discovery. I want that we are kind of a discovery of what we have, and kind of witnessing and allowing, more like it would be called the level 1 KI, witnessing and allowing, not getting too technical at this point. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so take a moment to let go of all these thoughts and words and philosophy, and feel into the body. Maybe these words I said might have evoked some things in the body. Notice, welcome, and allow. So first of all, I would like that somehow in this life, we are somehow inspecting some video footage in our consciousness. In this life, I would like you to bring to mind memories and images of someone that we felt that they loved us, whether it was a parent, a grandparent, or a master, or a friend. Bring here memories, images, spirits that we felt like they loved us, and there was love coming towards us. Maybe some of us were lucky we had more such sources. You can have them all here. For some of us, maybe just one source came. Allowing ourselves to be there and have them be here. Maybe some other time we really felt loved. We felt loved, or we felt love. Noticing, allowing energy in the body, chest. Yeah, so just I wanted to start with that. Maybe for some of us, this may bring yummy feeling. For some of us, this may bring sadness, or because there was so little of it. So whatever it is, welcome it fully now. And somehow allow this first layer to somehow open up more, and And bring this, your family of origin, bring the family of origin or where you grew up, the environment that you witnessed as a child. And see, look at your parents or caretakers or people there. And I'm just going to use reverse inquiry, yeah? We are just dropping this and see what comes up. Seeing the beginnings in his life and seeing our parents or caretakers. Love and affection was fully flowing there. Love and affection was fully flowing back then. My family were another way. My family were the people there. They could feel and show love and affection freely. Notice any words, any no, any reaction. Notice, witness, allow. And if you have a sense of a no, see if there are any other words there. No, there was no love, or no, didn't feel it. No, life was hard. Whatever that is there. So if you have different blended families, or you have different, I don't know, some people had adopted or had a grandma, parents, they're different mixed bag. You can bring them here, all these players. Bio parents, adopted, step grandparents. See them. This is more inquiry on their love capacity. So as you see them, you can say this inquiry. They could show, they could feel and show love and affection freely among themselves. They could feel and share affection and love freely. If there is any sense of a no, ask into the field. Why not? Why not? Or let them tell you, these ancestors, let them tell you. And we can even sprinkle here whatever comes for us, just short. For me, it comes like no, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. Life is hard. Allow any feelings about this and feel free to share out loud. Or
they are all wounded.
Yeah.
They're all hurt.
They all wounded, they all hurt. Yeah, let this be true, because it was. Anyone else?
Yeah, this one.
They had to be strong. They had to be strong. Yeah. All right, so let's somehow fast forward. Somehow now you're a child and you are there somehow imprinted with all this information, transmitted, and seeing your important people in your life as a kid, and we can do this inquiry. I could feel and show love and affection freely with them. I could feel and show love and affection freely. Witness any objection, make it conscious. Is any thought in there? No, why not? Notice also, keep it also in your body. Notice where you have energy around this. And welcome this, embrace this energy as if it's a hurt child. Embrace it, love it, accept this energy now. Yeah, noticing that there is this awakeness in which this stuff is happening. This presence, which allows for these energies or pain to be. Take a moment to just rest as this openness. So now let's go into more like adult, your adult self, your adult, yeah. And we can say this maybe once or twice, you can whisper it just to make sure we drop this in 2 or 3 times, whisper it to ourselves and then see what comes. I want to love fully. I want to love fully. I want to love fully. It's safe to love fully and let someone deeply into my heart. It's safe to love fully and let someone into my heart. If there is any tension in the body, you can go into it, allow it, and see what it says.
For me, it says, no, it's not safe. Because there are two or three things can happen. They're either going to leave, they're not going to want you, they're not interested, they don't want you, they're not interested, or it's not safe because even if they want to control you, they're not going to want you later.
Yeah.
They're going to leave.
Yeah, so it's not safe, which is from one angle is like meet this. I'm afraid, basically. I'm afraid. I had this too. I'm afraid. The tension in my chest. I'm afraid that they will leave. They may die. They may reject me, or they may change their mind. Yeah. And kind of repeat this. I'm not afraid to love fully. I'm not afraid to love fully and welcome this opposition and if you are inclined, you can, if you want to, you can go into intentional rapid fire. Like I'm afraid. Putting these words into the energy just to make conscious. And this, it's okay that I'm afraid. Just be kind to yourself. It's okay, I'm afraid to love fully. It's okay. It's okay to be afraid. Yeah, whatever comes, you are that which is aware of it. We are witnessing our conditioning that we inherited and we developed. Stay awake. I don't need to protect myself from love and closeness. I don't need to protect myself from love and closeness. Yeah, I guess my system is used to this intentional rapid fire, so it goes straight into I don't trust it, don't trust it, don't trust it, don't trust it. I'm afraid. Huh. But whatever works for you. But if you have energy, there's a thought in it. Make conscious that thought. I don't have to protect myself from love and closeness. If there's any objecting thought, let it be allowed. Stay with it. So you can, whatever there's some contracted energy, you can notice, allow, but open your attention. Don't need to hyper focus into it. Accepting this, loving this. It's okay, body. I got you, this, whatever. Let it be here. I'm not afraid of hurt, rejection, or loss. I'm not afraid being hurt, rejection, or loss. It's totally okay for me if this happens. It's an inquiry. Yeah, whatever comes, that is not the real you. Don't fight it. Welcome it. I can trust love. I can trust love. I trust love. Trust love. If there's any big reaction, meet it and see what it says. Keep it simple. I'm afraid. No, 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 I'm afraid. I don't trust it. And let this be okay. And what's the utility of this? What's the utility of this? What do I get out of not trusting love? What is the system trying to avoid? I don't trust love so that I don't feel loss.
I don't trust love, so I don't feel how much I really want.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's try this because on a spiritual path, with all these programs, so let's try this inquiry. It's perfectly okay to really want love. It's totally okay, perfectly okay to really want love. Yeah, as whatever content fades away, come back to the sense of aware being, witnessing all of this stuff. I am open, I'm fully open to love, even if I may get hurt. I'm fully open to love, even if I may get hurt. Whatever comes, let it be allowed. Let's see what it says. I'm afraid, don't trust it, whatever. I allow myself to love fully. I allow myself to love fully. It's safe to love fully. It's safe to love fully. Yeah, and keep breathing. Allow this air to kind of nourish us and sense as if there is care and love and compassion coming in with the air. Going into all these places in the chest, in the belly. Let's try this one. Whatever comes is okay. I have never been disconnected from love. I have never been disconnected from love. Let, yeah, whatever comes is okay. Don't get too philosophical. I have never lost love. I have never lost love. You have never lost love. Yeah, there's no love anywhere it comes. It's a thought, seeing it, letting it be allowed fully. Let's poke that. If there's love here. Love is here. Love is here. Witnessing, allowing objections. So remember, somehow there's like whoever we felt loved, they died or not, whatever, bring this person up. Love is here. It's objection, it's okay. I'm willing to trust love again. I am willing to trust love again. I'm willing to be open to love again. Somehow allowing these waves of the mind and objections to somehow zoom out from them. Whatever is in the body and thoughts, you are aware of them. Come back to this open, empty, full presence. And offering any energies, any emotions, just offering them to this loving presence. And for the last minute, just being. And if you're willing to allow this air, as if it carries like invisible little love from our true parent that gave us the gift of seeing, the gift of cookies, fruits, tangerines, friendship, the sunset, puppies. So that which created that is imbuing our body with little love molecules through air. And breathing these love particles from our real parent. Even if you don't feel it. Be open to the possibility that it may be true, even if we don't feel it. If we can offer some silent thanks to that which created seeing and cookies and puppies and friendship. And to those that showed us love, being grateful. The teacher, to grandma, to whoever was there, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we can gradually come back to this room, this reality here.